We are here in the beautiful town of Austin, Texas, and we are going to enjoy everything that it has to give us. Every sort of delicious treat, every savory meal, every sort of barbecue that they can throw at us. We are going to live like kings and queens for the next, well, I'm gonna live like a king. You can live like a queen vicariously through this video for the next 48 hours. Little different video here. We are still going to do calories as best I can. Gonna count them up. Gonna put them on the screen because I find that shit interesting. That's what I like to do. But we're not gonna worry about our macros. We're not gonna worry about anything like that. And we are just going to enjoy all the deliciousness that Austin has to offer. So this morning, we've already had breakfast. We've had our brioche French toast right here on the screen, as well as cinnamon rolls, which were really kind of interesting, very interesting actually. The place we went to is known for their biscuits, like their breakfast biscuits, biscuits and gravy, things of that nature, but they put like a high-end twist on it. Very interesting, very good. I didn't see one bad meal there. And the cinnamon rolls specifically, they were made out of the same material, like it's food. They were made out of the same dough as biscuits. So the outside, they were really flaky, but the outside was crispy, and then it got nice and soft towards the middle, which obviously was the best part that I loved. French toast was just, it's out of control. It was incredible. Really great meal. First thing to start us off. But right now, we are gonna go out. We're gonna go see what this city has to offer and enjoy the hell out of our day. And you're coming with me. So let's go. Bit of a limited selection in there. But we make it work. We took a trip out here. Might as well check it out. So right here we have a pretty giant, look at that. Pretty giant chocolate chip cookie. Very, very soft. Oh yeah. Yeah, this place is known supposedly for their cupcakes and their cookies. And they're not playing around with their cookies. This ain't a joke to them, nah. That is a really good, I don't know how they get it so crispy on the outside, but then at the same time it's like it just breaks apart. And it's almost like, I don't want to say raw, wouldn't be the right word, but wow. That my friends is an incredible cookie right there. That almost makes up for the lack of selection in that place. Almost. But there are a couple more things to try. Let's face it, eating outside is it's very weird. Especially Austin allows indoor eating. I don't know if I'm in a different area, but the city itself allows it. But maybe like the outskirts, because this was kind of a longer trip. And maybe that's why I'm a little disappointed in their selection. 20-minute Uber will do that to you. Especially when you're expecting a lot out of the place. But it's still a really, really good cookie. Really good. Should have probably went into the little store next to it to buy some milk, but so now next on the agenda we have a snickerdoodle. Look, I can hide behind this thing. Hello? Where am I? So next we have a snickerdoodle. Same thing, but let's see. I mean, a lot of places can do a snickerdoodle wrong just because they think sugar cookies are easy, and a good sugar cookie ain't easy, my friend. Number one, don't know why I said my friends there. Like I'm that, the most interesting man in the world in that beer commercial. I have no idea where that came in my head, but hey, this is what we do. What do we do? Still, again, very soft. Very
Their sugar cookie's good, but it's almost just like they took a sugar cookie and put some cinnamon on it. So this one's nah. I had high hopes for this one. I mean, a chocolate chip cookie is very hard to do wrong, especially if you're a place known for cookies. Then chocolate chip cookie should be pretty basic for you. The snickerdoodle, it's growing on me. I don't know, it's literally like a fungus. It's growing. It was weird driving out here. I thought maybe I put it in the wrong place. When you ever get those experiences where like you kind of assume it's somewhere, or like you'll be like, take this for instance, still in the city, and then the driver gets on the highway and you're like, uh-oh, where's this dude taking me? That was the same thing here. I'm like, oh, I'm a goner now, all because I wanted to go get some cookies. And if you're watching this, you know I'm safe now. But I do appreciate the concern. Now for the piece de resistance. That's French for something amazing. Let's just go with that. Now this one's got their logo on it, so it better be damn good. It better be damn good. Now you might look at it and go, Joe, that looks like a chocolate cupcake. And in some respects you are correct. Then it hits you with that cream filling right there. Not just any cream filling though. Whipped cream filling. But I will say, this tastes almost identical to a Hostess cupcake. So I could have saved a $12 Uber ride and gotten some chocolate chip cookies and a Hostess cupcake from the supermarket. So all in all, not something that I would recommend. Ooh, Jesus. Not something that I would recommend, but definitely not worth the trip. And it is what it is though. It's a lesson learned. Could have got a chocolate chip cookie from somewhere else. Could have gotten a Hostess cupcake and would have been happy. So, but we are very, very close to something special.
Trying this new place here, Cooper's. Got that? So Cooper's Barbecue. We got ourselves a whole plethora of shit. Not really hungry right now, so we're like half a pound of everything. We have jalapeno cheddar sausage. We have pork ribs. We have a beef rib that's pretty substantial there. Some brisket, which is really fatty, and not a real big fan of fatty brisket, but again, half a pound. Then we have half a pound of our chicken, potato salad, jalapeno, bacon, mac and cheese, which looks great, and then just some corn on the cob on the side. These pickles, I've been picking at these things. These things are delicious. Looking forward to it. Haven't had a taste, though I've wanted to. It took me a little bit to set this stuff up, but looking forward to this. Those pieces of brisket are out of control. It just peels right off. There's such a big difference with barbecue here in Austin than there is with even barbecue in Dallas. Remember the last time I was in Dallas, it was just garbage, it was crap. No offense to Dallas, but maybe I just went to the wrong places, don't know. See, I started with the brisket first because that's usually like the thing I don't like the most in any of this stuff. They didn't have any lean brisket. I had lean brisket from a place last night that was absolutely amazing. It was dream-inducing, and that's kind of what I was hoping for here. But you know, unfortunately, I don't have it. What are you gonna do? This piece is kind of leaner. As you can see, it just tears away. It's incredible. The white shirt may have been a huge mistake. Not really sure, but we will see by the end of this video. Let's get into something I actually want to try. So here we have some pork ribs, decent size, regular size. Nothing that amazing. You know what? They taste like a pork rib. Let's try some barbecue sauce on there. Very liquidy barbecue sauce. All in all, pretty good. It would make sense it's liquidy though because it's hot sauce. It's not barbecue sauce. So that would make sense why it's so liquidy, being hot sauce, which is liquidy. So, and I don't think I could say that word any more than I have already. So two of, let's just say, the least things that I was looking forward to are out of the way. Now we can get into the real deal. So we have a jalapeno cheddar sausage. Why is it cheddar? Because they actually inject it in there. It's like taking liquid crack, throwing it right in there. These guys know what they're doing. I take that back. They do not know what they're doing. It tastes like kibasi with just like a very hot, like nacho cheese in it. Oh man. Ooh. Look at that. It just comes right off the bone. I'm not really too, like, this place kind of seemed like walking in almost like a commercial place, even though it's not. They have a couple locations, but I don't know, it just seemed like commercialized. I was a little worried walking in, but we have the beef rib here, which is gigantic. This was 3/4 of a pound here, but you know, they measure the bone and everything in there. Meat-wise, it's not, maybe half a pound. It's a good sign though when the char tastes good, and that tastes really good. So let's get into this thing. Yeah, I could have been happy with just a whole plate of beef ribs. I mean, that thing just came right apart. Incredible. All in all, not a bad meal. Not bad at all. Beef rib is definitely a highlight here. Very, very good. Pull this little layer off of here. And it's just, it's got some weight to it even now, eating half of it. You know me, I got a huge positive mindset, or a positive attitude, I should say. Very disappointed with that first place we went to. I even forget what the name of it was. And now with this, beef rib was awesome. Pork ribs were just regular pork ribs, you know, like, I don't know if you could even do those differently or with a different flavor. I've never had pork ribs that really knocked my socks off, I guess. You know? Made me want to go hit a woman or something. Like, that's when it's a big thing. And it makes you change your whole personality. That's when you know food is good. Wow. Huge surprise. It tastes just like chicken. Oh my God. I'm actually sitting here wondering how much of a gimmick selling this stuff by the pound is. The half a pound of each of these meats wasn't that much. And the guy even asked me, like, oh, who else is eating with you? I told him myself. He goes, oh, good luck. But it's, I don't know, do I have like a weird gauge on how much is a lot of food? Or is he just like blowing smoke? I don't know. But whatever the case may be, It's still a pretty decent place. I'm excited to have come here for dinner, and again, that's what this day is all about. Is just trying these different restaurants, trying little things from their menu. I'm really just enjoying ourselves. Walk around the city, soaking it up. So there's our protein for the day. All in one meal. I'm gonna give this potato salad a try. I'm not a huge potato salad fan, but it's got a really good flavor. You'll get some potato salads that taste just like mayonnaise, like potatoes and mayonnaise, and I think that's what's kind of turned me off from potato salad altogether. Getting a couple of bad ones, you know. This one's actually got a really good flavor. You can taste like, I almost taste like the vinegar in it, like slice that mayo-y taste, and it just seasoned really well. I actually bought that not expecting to finish it, and yet, there we go. Now we got this jalapeno bacon mac and cheese. Now, your guess, do you think it's spicy? And it's got a kick to it? I don't know. Well, if you said yeah, you'd be majorly wrong. This just tastes like regular mac and cheese with like a jalapeno taste to it, but it doesn't have that heat. And like a ninja in the dark, it kind of sneaks up on you there. I don't know if it's all the meat, which wasn't a lot of meat, but I don't know if it was all the meat or but that's really, yeah, sneaking up on you. That's done there. So really all we have is this corn on the cob, which I'm not going to subject you to watching me eat this, because corn on the cob is sort of it's a bit of an intimate food. You know, I know it's a barbecue food, but it's something you should never watch somebody eat. Super messy. There's just a certain bond you should have with the cob when I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Never mind. But, finishing with this, that's done with the meal. Calories up here, boom. As best as I could guess. We're gonna go get some dessert because I got this sweet tooth that was not fixed by those cookies, and I definitely want to try some sort of confectionery concoction around this place. So we may end up getting into some black magic. Who knows? But that's the fun of it. We'll see where this day goes. Let's go.
Here we are, sweet treats of the night. We picked up, they look so good, I had to get a couple more. Wasn't planning on picking up this many cupcakes, but is what it is. So here we have a strawberry frosting, a sour cream vanilla with vanilla frosting, carrot cake, and then chocolate with a vanilla and chocolate frosting. We have a cheesecake brownie. We have chocolate chip cookie and a peanut butter caramel cookie, I believe, or peanut butter butterscotch cookie. These people in Austin are amazing. I've gotten free stuff every single place I've went to just by talking to these people, asking them how their day is, asking this and that. Just being polite. They love it. They're being polite. Like, these cookies were free. They just threw them in my bag. I didn't even realize till I just got home. And then we have a chocolate scone. Never actually had one of these, so excited to try all this stuff. Very excited. So let's dig in here. We're gonna go for this first just because, as I said, never actually tried it. Not sure what to expect. Wow. All right, so we have a lot of flakiness with some chocolate in there. Oh yeah, that's like the consistency of Nutella, but just straight up pure chocolate, like a Hershey's chocolate spread. That is really good. Not a huge fan of like pastries and stuff. You know, I'm a simple guy. Give me some donuts, give me some cupcakes, and let me have at it. But this is really, really good. This might be something moving forward we try at different places as well. Really good. Amazingly simple, right? But it works. I enjoyed it. So coming off that huge chocolate, we're gonna go with this sour cream vanilla deal here. I'm pretty sure these are just regular cupcakes. I don't think they're filled with anything. And I'm pretty good with that. I'm okay with that. I had 0 cupcake in that bite. That was just pure, straight up vanilla frosting. Very good vanilla cupcake. What you would think. I mean, nice and soft, airy. It's like biting into a cloud. If we could do that, that would be awesome. And the icing is really, it's not sweet. It's like more creamy. Very, very good. So that gives me high hopes for the rest of these. Now this one was really interesting. Strawberry frosting, strawberry cupcake. There's a time and a place for strawberry. And I think right here, right now, is that time, is that place. I was wrong. Now is not the time or the place. The cupcake itself isn't soft. It was not frozen, but very, very cold. Or maybe frozen, I don't know. And then the icing has like a weird like hint of something to it. It's not just strawberry. And that could just be because I was just expecting straight strawberry. Not sure. That just goes to prove not all surprises are good surprises. That frosting tasted like it almost had like some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like almost like a cleaner in it, like a lice. If you ever gotten sprayed, like spray some like aerosol, like Febreze or something, and then you like suck it in by accident. That's kind of what that tasted like. Not a very accurate picture, not what you want to think about when you're eating, but somewhat near there. So we had those chocolate chip cookies, and we had a snickerdoodle. We're gonna give this one a shot now. It did have a good fold there. It's got some crispiness to it. That, my friends, is a good chocolate chip cookie. That's the second time I've used my friends, and it's been after chocolate chip cookies. So what I'm starting to realize is maybe cookies make me feel like one of the most interesting men in the world. That's what I'm thinking. So many good choices, or so many hopefully good choices, right? Let's get this brownie out of the way. So a cheesecake brownie. As you can see, this thing is going. I hope that picked that up. That break apart. It's got nice brownie on the bottom, nice cheesecake up top. That right there, that combo, is if you've ever played Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, you've got one of those combos that just link up, puts that smile on your face. You know what I'm talking about. So let's
cut that chocolate out with a nice carrot cake cupcake. Now, I've been on this carrot cake kick since my birthday, really. I don't know why. It's just got like a really good flavor, something I'm really digging recently. If it's done right, which I made the mistake of saying you can't do carrot cake wrong, and then I found a bad carrot cake, and I had to eat my words. Can't all be right all the time. These people obviously have the Easter Bunny locked up in their basement, because that is a delicious carrot cake right there. I'm gonna test out this. This thing is soft. This thing is like, see that thing flopping? It's just breaking. Nice. Now peanut butter, butterscotch? No, that doesn't sound right. Peanut butter something. I really wish I didn't catch that on camera. Thought that would be nice and easy, and here I am struggling to open up a freaking cupcake box. And then there was one. Now this one here is very special. This bakery is world renowned. This bakery is favorites of very popular people and influencers such as The Rock, Tom Cruise, even Logan Paul, Joe Rogan. I mean, these names are synonymous with big views, big business, just big popularity. And this one is supposedly the favorite of all of them. And everything I just said was a complete and utter lie. But the lady who sold me this said this is the bake shop's favorite. So, that is why we saved it for last. She better not have lied to me. That's a really good cupcake. Really, really good. Chocolate is nice and soft. Whatever this vanilla chocolate cream on the top is, it's really good. Again, their frosting is not like overly sweet, so that's a huge plus for me. That is gonna do it for the sweetness out of this video. Overall, very, very good bakery, word of mouth bakery, Austin, Texas. Really, really good. Cupcakes, those cookies were pretty good. They really were. They make me speak like, I really gotta look up what alcohol that is. I just keep wanting to say cerveza, but that's just Spanish for beer. Whatever the case may be, doesn't matter. Very good bakery. Looking forward to this afternoon. Not sure what we're gonna go for. Have a big day planned, just taking pictures and walking around the city, checking things out, and I'll take you with me and we'll see what we can find. Let's go.
Here we are, Black's, Austin, Texas, loving life. We have supposedly today's pulled pork sandwich day, or pulled pork day. Got a sandwich there. Got these sweet potatoes there. I imagine they're gonna taste pretty damn good. Sausage link, jalapeno cheddar, and our main reason for coming here was these beef ribs here. Look at that thing. This thing is giant. Absolutely giant. Loving life. Loving it. And then half a chicken. So, pretty good amount. And for dessert, we have this banana pudding. Never, ever have I tried banana pudding. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. Looks like just some sort of Nilla wafers or something in there. But looks exciting. Happy to try it. Sounds like they're happy too. See that? Everybody's happy around here. That's what we do. There's so many choices, it's just hard to start, but
You know what? We'll start with the sausage, get that thing out of the way. Let's see what we got. Wow. So much better than yesterday's. It's still got that sausage flavor in there. The cheddar, the jalapeno is not overbearing or anything. Absolutely wonderful. That's good stuff. Really good. That's very, very good. 1 second, I'm gonna move us back so we're out of everybody's way. Sausage is done. I want to get into this beef rib so bad, and that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at this thing. Look at all of that. Get it all in, soak it all up. That, and it just peels right off. The char is absolutely fabulous on this. The meat, you can taste the smoke in it. It's like this thing's like a hippie meat. It's been smoking so much. It's just infused in it. It's incredible. Not to mention, looks like it comes from a damn dinosaur at this point. That right there. It's like a hunter's prize. It's simply incredible. That's all I can really say. I mean, it's just so damn good. Their barbecue sauce is amazing. This place definitely knows what they're doing. Now this chicken just looks juicy, just hanging out there. Look at that thing. I mean, it just looks like it has a good juice to it. Yeah. This chicken's been smoking 2 packs of Marlboros a day for the last year and a half. That is some good barbecue. Black's Barbecue, Austin, Texas. That's the place to be. It's the 3rd place we tried. And by far, leaps and bounds the best so far. Let's get into this pulled pork sandwich now. There's no close-up on this thing. This one's not the star of the show like those other 2 are, but still good quality meat, like you can just taste. And who doesn't like good quality meat? I mean, well, besides vegans, vegetarians. I can't say enough good things about this place. It's amazing. Why is it? Now let me ask you, why is it that I saved this for last? By some like, it's like one of those things where we're just ingrained, right? You gotta do your dessert last. But it's good advice. And I'm gonna follow it this time as well. Now these sweet potatoes, they got that they got like a marshmallow crust on this thing. Look at this. This is worth a close-up. They just look amazing. You can smell them. And not a big sweet potato fan, but damn, they look good. It's like I'm having sweet potatoes, so it's healthy, but then it tastes like candy as well. So best of both worlds, and I don't see anything wrong with it. That was absolutely amazing. I feel like I want to take this thing home and mount it on my wall as a trophy. That's how gigantic that thing is. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Now let's see what this banana pudding is all about. As I said, I've never ever in my life had banana pudding, but something I wanted to try. And I knew I thought their food was pretty good beforehand. Now I know it's amazing. It's kind of get me excited to try this for the first time in a place like this. Get that pudding consistency, but tastes just like a banana. Like not like that fake, like artificial stuff, but like a real deal banana. It's really good. Really, really good. If you like pudding and like that consistency of like that thicker sort of liquidy consistency that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I knew it as soon as I heard it, but it sounded good in my mind. Black's BBQ, Austin, Texas. Check it out. And we have one more place to go before we get out of here. I'm super excited to go there. That'll be another first for me. I'm super excited to bring you guys with me. So let's go get one of these monster milkshakes, one of these freak shakes as the kids are calling them. And let's not screw around. Let's go.
What you just saw there, the Yard milkshake bar, was phenomenal. Unfortunately, I got there a little bit late, almost at closing time. They weren't even gonna make the milkshake for me. I just told them I'm from out of town, it's my first time. So they made me one right up. They made me this guy right here, Big Green Monster. So it was a mint shake with a brownie on top and whipped cream. They look so impressive in the pictures, but legitimately, because you get a little cup with it, legitimately it is a mason jar, a small mason jar at that. So the milkshake itself is not a lot. If I went there without eating the barbecue beforehand, I probably could down, 3 or 4 of those pretty easily and still walk out of there kind of normal. Maybe waddling a little bit, but kind of normal. So that was one. There were a couple other things that I had during the trip that I just didn't get the video, didn't have my camera on me, or in the milkshake bar context, they were closing, so lights were out. The whole area around them was closed, so it was really dark. I probably should have still took video just for something, but I just kind of was like, whatever, not a big deal. So one of those is, I tried frozen rolls for the first time. That's what the actual place is called, frozen rolls. This right here is what they look like. They were phenomenal, phenomenal. I think we weren't allowed inside. So I think it's one of those where they lay out the ice cream or they lay out whatever kind of liquid on like a cold stone, and it's flat. You add toppings in there, you add whatever on top, which is toppings. I guess you add fill-ins in there, and then whatever on top. So that was a really interesting experience. I ordered 2 of those, not thinking they were that big. They were, but they were still delicious. Still finished both of them, because that is what we do on this channel. Also, went to Voodoo Donuts for the first time. Got a maple bar there with the bacon on there and all that stuff. Got their Voodoo Donut, which had a raspberry jelly in it with chocolate. It's basically like a chocolate donut in the shape of voodoo doll with raspberry jelly. It was actually a really interesting combination of flavors that I would have never thought. Usually jelly is grape or strawberry, so that raspberry really kicked it up a little bit. And then bought, I think, 2 other donuts with that, which were just frosted donuts. But they are yeast donuts, which are a little bit different. They come out a little bit bigger than normal donuts, and your normal size, I'm saying like Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. They come out a bit bigger, And they also, the taste on them, they're soft and airy, and like when you bite into them, it really is just like biting into a cloud, or what you would think a cloud would be, because it's just airy is the best word I can describe it. So it was very interesting. I've never really known like about cake donuts as opposed to flour donuts, as opposed to yeast donuts. So that is what this journey is all about, is finding all these different new things. You know, that's why I try to try new things at each place I go to. And I ask them what their opinion on, what their popular items are, even if I don't like it or don't think I like it. And we've had plenty of examples. We've had plenty of examples of that coming forward. So we did that. We also had, what else did I have? Oh, we also had a dinner the day before the first barbecue, before Cooper's and before Quack's. The night before that, we had a dinner, and I ordered what was on the menu as feeds 2 to 4. And it was basically a meat platter. It was a Mexican restaurant. It was basically a meat platter. Here's a couple of the pictures. Let's put up on the screen. It was basically just a meat platter with it came with tortillas, and then big plate of refried beans and rice. And it was really funny because when I ordered it, the guy was like, "Are you sure? That's 2 to 4 people." And the description didn't seem like much. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. It came out, they put it on its own tray, because we had a small table there. And the guy kept walking around, wondering if I was gonna finish it. He kept walking by, not asking if we needed any drinks, not asking if we needed anything. Just kept walking and looking. But it really was just a big plate of meat, some rice, some beans. So I don't know if my idea of a lot of food has changed over these last couple of months doing this, or if it just really wasn't a lot of food. I don't know, but it really wasn't. It wasn't a lot of food, because we actually went out and ate the frozen rolls after that. And that's why I said I got 2 of them not thinking they were that big, and I still finished them. So I don't have a huge capacity right now. I have a good capacity, but not a huge, so that's a lot. And then the morning of the flight out, I had some of the best crepes I've ever had in my life. Little restaurant on the corner of a block, you know, one of those I guess what you consider like a hole in the wall. It was a nice place, but still like kind of, you just passed by it. If you weren't going there specifically, it was right around the corner from the hotel. To go there, look at these things. These things were delicious. So I got a breakfast platter, and then a Nutella and strawberry crepe, and a apple pie crepe. So it was just apples and the seasoning and all that stuff. These things with vanilla ice cream on it, these things were phenomenal. I could not have asked for a better way to end my trip in Austin. So that's all the food here that I went through. This is my total calorie count. 48 hours in Austin. This is what I left with. Feeling good. Feeling really, really good. So we'll see what we look like come next week. See how we feel. I'm feeling great. Just got back today. Feeling fantastic. Do feel a little plumped up, a little swollen, but that's to be expected, right? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and like always, go find something that makes you smile. Find something that puts that smile on your face and do it. Who cares what anybody thinks? Just go out and do it. I'll catch you in the next one.